Hey everyone, how are you guys doing?
From the Black Swan Media Studios, deep inside a secret underground bunker, we're speaking to freedom-loving patriots from all around the country and the world. Welcome to the Resistance. This is John Crump, live.
And we are live on another Thursday. I've been kind of under the weather, so I haven't really been doing any podcasts, but that is about to change. As of today, we're going to be talking about a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of stuff that happened over the year, a lot of bad stuff, a lot of good stuff, and just a lot of stuff in general. Rich should be on in a second. Joe, if you want to come on, let me know. If there's any particular topics you guys want to hit on that's happened this year, we can do that. But this is our year in review because we only got 2 more weeks. Next week will be I wouldn't say a short week, but next week will be our last broadcasting of the year. We will be broadcasting on Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I think next week. I gotta check the schedule. But yeah, we'll be broadcasting and then we'll be off for 2 weeks. I have some time to burn, so I'm going to burn some time. Go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I'm going to hang out with my kids, enjoy life, and then relocate houses for a little bit up into the wonderful state of Delaware. And I want to bring my drone, but probably can't fly it because I got a feeling Biden's going to be up there. What really sucks about where I live in Delaware, anytime Biden comes into town, it becomes a no drone zone. So I can't fly my drone, which kind of sucks. But that is just life living at the beach part-time, I guess you can say. All right, so we're going to kick this show off with some stuff that is happening today. Today, there's been today and yesterday, there's been several big stories dropping. We can hit on those really quick. One of the things I want to touch on that I didn't touch on in any video of writing any articles about is the NRA. The NRA case in New York is over. The NRA itself ended up not having to pay any money, although there are some reforms that they have to do. And that is pretty much a good thing. Wayne LaPierre, he still has to pay millions and millions of dollars plus interest in the NRA situation. Yeah, I saw that the Chinese National Mandibular will hit that up too. So that is interesting that they have to basically do a bunch of different things. But Wayne LaPierre, he has to pay $6.3 million, which is absolutely a lot of money. Now, if NRA, when they travel, if they travel first class, they have to report it to the membership. If they take any charter flights, they have to report it to the membership. They also have to release a bunch of 990s to the membership. Basically, anything that they do, they have to be transparent with the membership. Do I think that they will be transparent? I think there is a chance that they could be. There's a lot of reformers now. But I also think that some of the entrenched people are going to do everything that they can do to obfuscate what is going on behind the scenes. And we are joined by Rich.
Crumpet.
And we are in the Definition Knife studio. Definition Knives is paying a lot of money to for that title sponsorship.
Uh-oh.
Which means they gave me a free knife or 2 knives.
DefinitionKnives.com for your EDC cutlery.
Yeah. Okay. So I was just talking about the NRA.
What is my buddy Wayne doing?
Well, Wayne was ordered as of yesterday to pay $6.3 million.
Ooh, is that because his care package was way too much?
I just some of the stuff that he spent on discretionary spending. NRA, they got a bunch of new regulations where they have to be a lot more transparent.
So is this the New York trial? Is this what's going on?
It's the New York trial. It's over.
Okay. Gotcha.
It is,
Which I hate to say it. Look, I'm no fan of the NRA, but they done dumb stuff. New York sucks, and New York called them out on the dumb stuff.
it could
But
be,
this is, I would say, it's just in line with what they did to Trump. You know,
yeah.
it's kind of a BS lawsuit. This isn't a real lawsuit. This wasn't a real problem.
You know what? This goes back to my Joe Exotic theory. Um, Sometimes there is no good person.
Yes, yes, yes.
There's no good guy, bad guy. There's just bad guys. Like in that theory, it's like, well, who should I root for? It's like everyone featured in that documentary is a scumbag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although I did watch a good documentary, a 3-part documentary on YouTube, not YouTube, on Netflix that just came out.
I watched this documentary about a Christmas terrorist attack at is it Yakatomi
Nakatomi Tower.
Nakatomi Tower? This documentary.
I watched that like a week ago. But no, it's called what is it, Kings of Tulupaville or something like that. It is absolutely bonkers. It's like, how do I put this? It's like if you made a movie of it that you gotta be like, yeah, no. Like I can suspend my disbelief, but that is just a one step too far.
Gotcha. So, what do you know about the Florida open carry case since we're doing year-end review?
It's still going on.
What do you know? What stage it's at?
They're going to arguments and everything else like that.
Oral arguments. So that means the plaintiffs were granted.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So the plaintiffs were granted standing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But no, it's a good thing that, yeah, it's a good thing. So yeah, so it's going on. But at the same time, the ATF today appealed the forced reset trigger case.
What? Oh, I didn't think they were going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, because doesn't it go to the Supreme Court now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to go up to the Fifth Circuit for merits, and then it will go up to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Fifth Circuit's going to say kick rocks.
Yeah.
So the only play here is the Supreme Court goes to a court. Let's not select the Fifth Circuit, but they go to a court and say, "Hey, court, would you hear this, and would you grant us a stay, because we don't want those evil things out there?" But the Fifth Circuit was never going to do that.
Yep.
Which
it's stepped dead at the Fifth Circuit.
This is a real shoot yourself in the foot move by the ATF, because no good is going to come from here on in.
Yeah.
This was the one, take your loss and go home.
Like a Coen Brothers movie.
I don't care what you hear today.
Exactly.
I do it, period.
I'm gonna play something from a movie. Just to share the movie.
We're gonna get copyright struck.
Oh, we're not gonna get our 5 cents.
Our nickel for today's show.
Yeah, I'm most of the time.
And Rip Curl Readiness, yes, you did hear oral. Or you haven't heard it yet, but it will be coming.
What?
Or oral will be coming.
Oral arguments. All right. Well, this is just a.
Who is DB? Oh, that's not the Gundy's logo.
this is like just a clip just to show you how crazy this story is. Remember the ricin poisoning?
Yes.
Do you know why the guy poisoned everyone with ricin?
Which ricin poisoning is that?
When the one that got sent to Obama.
Oh, okay. That they accused some other doctor of doing it.
Well, they accused the doctor and they arrested some other guy, but the dude that did it to frame an Elvis impersonator who he had an online beef with over a Mensa
Over a what?
a fake Mensa certificate.
Fake Mensa. So the actual ricin guy, was he a Mensa guy? Or did he have a fake Mensa? Who had the fake Mensa?
The guy who had the fake Mensa, he tried to frame him for the ricin. Here, this has some news clips from the guy.
Everett Dusky, thank you very much.
Feels like a Coen Brothers movie.
I don't care what you hear today. I didn't do it. Period. Deal with it.
A strange southern tale of Elvis impersonators, organ harvesting conspiracies, and internet fights over Mensa certificates.
So they're online rivals.
Right. Whatever that means. And karate instructor.
I am a licensed reflexologist, and I'm going to donate 100,000 hours to all you ladies who need foot massage therapy.
Seems like a good guy.
We're now witnessing one of the most bizarre cases ever.
CNN, Fox, ABC, NBC, they got everybody.
I said, you're famous now. The whole world knows about this.
Then I'm rushed to New York City for the Today Show, Inside Edition, Katie Couric.
A conspiracy theorist finds himself at the center of a conspiracy. He has to be somewhat happy, correct?
We can't go on together. We're suspicious.
What a week it has been for you. I know you're grateful to your lawyers and even offered a foot massage. So there's just bad blood between you, and it just escalated.
All fully paid for the New York Plaza Hotel. I never stayed in a hotel room like this. I didn't know they existed. This is like Sylvester Stallone's room. It was gold.
James Everett Dutchke was sentenced today to 25 years in federal prison.
Curtis is just happy an arrest was made.
I was just like,
We tried to get a hold of Paul Curtis, but he's giving a bunch of women foot massages. 100,000 hours.
I was the new king of the conspiratorial world. It put me in a whole new seat as far as global respect with mostly conspiracy people.
Kevin, what are your plans right now? Find my dog Moo Cow.
Good news, Moo Cow, the dog is safe.
They found Moo Cow!
The story is effing crazy. So basically, this guy frames him, and they figured out it wasn't him because they arrested him. All this evidence pointed to this guy, this Elvis impersonator, who this karate instructor got pissed off at, who also happens to be like a Wayne Newton impersonator, over a fake Mensa certificate.
These guys have too much free time on their hands.
But he said ricin to Obama. And they arrested him because of all the evidence. Then the FBI brings
Well, what was the evidence?
Well, the people he targeted, he wrote letters to before he didn't like there was an imprintation on the outside of his letter where like it looks like someone wrote, and you could see like his address on like.
Oh my gosh! So this is like secret squirrel type stuff.
Yeah. So they brought him in, and they're like, "Why did you send ricin?" He's like. And like they were talking to him, and he's like, he kept on saying, I haven't bought ricin in years. I don't even like ricin. And he thought they were talking about rice. They were like, no, ricin.
I killed the clerk. I killed the clerk.
And he was like, and they're like, are you talking about rice? He's like, I don't know what ricin is. So then they went out and they're like, this guy's an idiot. Yes. Like no way that he did this. They went back in there like, who's your enemy? Because they figured he was being framed because he was just such an idiot that they're like,
You mean like Joe Biden not getting convicted for the document scandal?
Yeah, they're like, there's no way.
No, he's an idiot.
They're like, there's no way this guy could have pulled this off.
Johnny 3. Some of us take Mensa seriously. Now, is this something that just broke, or is this?
No, it's remember the 2013 the ricin that was sent out to everyone.
Yes, yeah, I remember the story.
The guy that did it to set up an Elvis impersonator that faked the Mensa certificate that he was speaking with online.
All right, so there was another guy, like the guy was like a doctor or a chemist or something. He's like, well, the way I would do it is I would go to this lake with scuba gear and do it under. They drained the frickin' lake.
Yeah, but this guy thought that it all started out when he found a head, and then he thought that there was this big conspiracy about selling body parts.
How do you find a head?
He worked in the hospital and he opened up a refrigerator in a morgue looking for a Dr. Pepper.
All right, wait a second. If your Dr. Peppers are in the morgue refrigerator, I mean, did he leave it there himself, or is that just the common known place you get Dr. Peppers?
He just thought there might have been a Dr. Pepper in there, and he was thirsty.
Oh, he was like, these look like a place where Dr. Peppers could be.
Exactly. It is the most interesting story I have seen. The Kings of Tupelo.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It's just like, it's just so out there that it's like, there's no way this could be true. But it is. It involves a politic that's just
and again, this is one of these things that actually occurred, but if you were writing a script for a movie, you'd get like laughed out of the place.
Yeah, he like in the letters and the Ricin letters, he wrote stuff that this other guy would write all the time.
Wow, that's like next level cray cray.
So it was like a Wayne Newton karate instructor versus an Elvis trying to set up an Elvis impersonator.
Wow.
A conspiracy theorist Elvis impersonator. It is wild.
Wow. Uh-oh. Dog is barking. Hold on.
It's if you guys have not seen this movie, you have to see it. It is riveting. I definitely gotta. And there's these two brothers that are he beats his brother because his brother, who's also an Elvis impersonator, they had a big rivalry, also stole his wife.
Hold on, I'll turn off my background. So yes, I've been fighting with my wife, and she's forcing me to live in the cargo container behind the house. And no, those are not blood stains. That's rust. I pressure washed it.
Yeah, it's you gotta watch this movie, Rich.
Okay,
it's not a movie; it's a series.
It's
It's a 3-part series, and it's just
Where is it available?
Netflix.
Netflix? Oh, okay. I don't have a Netflix account, but
Kings
I'll
of
figure a way.
Kings of Tupelo.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It starts out like fine, where like the guy's just discussing his life, and then he's like, everything was great until I found that damn head in the freezer in the refrigerator, then everyone hated me. It is.
I'm not company, Mr. Peretti. You don't have to tidy up for me. I'll need everyone's schedules. School start times, carpools, extracurricular.
A preview for Netflix. But yeah, it's
The New York Plaza Hotel.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious.
I'm not company, Mr.
And then he's
Peretti.
like, I gave up on
You don't have to
conspiracy
tidy up
theories.
for
Then
me.
it came back to him like 9 months later. He's like, I just started thinking.
I'll need everyone's schedules, school start times.
Where's the damn? I don't want to watch this movie. Number 2 movie, some robot movie. But I'm telling you, man, some of the stuff is freaking fantastic, Rich. It's like I guess, what would you say? Like a Joe Exotic type thing.
Yeah. Everybody's been searching for the next Joe Exotic.
Well, they definitely found it.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Like, I remember them arresting the guy for the racing thing, but I never got the whole entire.
The only thing I remember from it was some doctor that they were pursuing, because
Yeah,
he's
but-
like, well, if I did it, I'd do it this way. How about if you were smart enough, you wouldn't say a damn thing? How about that?
Yeah. Well, I think it's funny how like this guy got basically all the evidence was pointing at him, but they're like, he's too stupid.
All right. I got a story. This is a true story. Not anybody directly connected to me, but like friend of a friend type thing. The guy did some dumb crap and the cops were called, and they go to his house. And his mom answers the door, and the guy comes down and acts what was the proper term to say nowadays that's politically correct? Mentally
Deficient?
Yes. He pulls and his mom goes along with it, and the cops are like, all right, it couldn't have been him. And they leave.
Yeah. Here you go.
Police say their investigation began from an anonymous tip.
I told the FBI we have a strange individual. I had the most controversial story in the entire state of Mississippi and possibly the entire country. My mama raised me on Jesus, Elvis, and cornbread, and yes, in that order. I had a peaceful, nice life. But one person hated me and made my life a living hell. James Everett Dusky, a karate instructor in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Dusky?
Dusky.
We called him douchebag.
I'm Jay Everett Dusky, and I approve this message.
I could have never dreamed how it turned into such a scandal.
This is my rival enemy, stalking every move I made.
Suck it, Kevin.
This thing became a war.
My neighbor called, your house is on fire.
These two had a Napoleonic syndrome, little men trying to be big.
I said, quit stalking me, bitch.
I have nothing to do with this.
Are you having an affair with my wife?
Maybe we crossed the line.
How far will this go?
We're following new developments in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Who mailed poison-filled letters to the President of the United States?
A Mississippi congressman
and U.S. Senator targeted.
He'll be charged with an attempt to kill the President of the United States.
During my 25 years in the Bureau, I've described this case as the craziest in my career.
Some of our people are very insane.
He shot my dog.
He shot a dog with a drink.
with a tranquilizer. My little moo cow.
Did they find anything suspicious?
Everybody has something suspicious in their house.
How do you go from a feud with a former friend to sending ricin to the President of the United States?
That's a bad no-no.
I still don't even understand all of it.
Of an elephant was shot in a drive-by shooting.
They just found a severed head.
He is said to be an Elvis impersonator obsessed with conspiracies.
Welcome to Mississippi, where things are different.
Rich, you have to see this.
Okay. All right.
It's a bunch of freaking crazy people.
What was that site? I deleted it.
I forgot about the elephant drive-by shooting.
Wow. You know, some of us have exotic lives because we sue the ATF or sheriffs or states for gun rights.
Jump on it, Johnny 3-bar. But somebody shot an elephant. Drive-by. The whole thing is just crazy.
Oh, hey, we got Chris Bullis.
Chris. You know, Chris was like one of my first subscribers when he had like 50 subscribers.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool.
Patching, that's what it's called. They remixed it with Jump on It. Dude. But
Damian Christ. Hey, what's up, man?
Like, I meant to watch one episode last night, and I ended up watching the whole entire
Oh,
damn
okay.
series.
That's why it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
just so many crazy things. It's just like
I'm like, I think we're gonna have to ban One Car Fast from outing me all the time when I'm doing, you know, military ops, and you know that's why I have the green screen background, because I am not in Florida and I'm returning from the Middle East.
All right. So what do you think about the drones up in New Jersey?
I think it's a F show, a total FS show. It's a I reasonably believe that the military knows more about it, or Homeland Security knows more about it than they're saying. But yeah, let's talk about why would anybody do something like so. If you're flying, if you have the ability, let's play this out. If you have the ability to fly dozens, many dozens, not 2 dozen, 3 dozen, we're talking 4, 5, 6 dozen more, scores of drones over US territory, but you're not doing it stealthily. You're doing it with red and orange or red and green navigation lights that would be required flying at night. It's funny. Somebody said, "Oh, they're not breaking the law. Whoever's doing it." I'm like, yeah, they're breaking all sorts of laws doing that. Because
Well, they don't have a nighttime waiver. That's a class 4 drone.
Yeah, who in this chat's a drone pilot?
That's because if it's over 55 pounds, you have to have an airworthiness certificate.
Yeah. It's not a toy when it's over 55 pounds. Yeah, so there's all sorts of issues. So yeah, So all right, one, nobody's doing. Well, they could be collecting data. I mean, if you're overflying areas of New Jersey, you might as well be recording and sending data back if you're doing that on a regular basis. But it's like the ultimate FU by having the lights blink and having people see it. It's like, by the way, you can't stop us.
I think that's the whole entire point. Is that it's to cause fear.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Yeah, so that's. I mean, I think it's quite interesting. I mean, realistically, you can surveil something like that with any kind of high altitude surveillance drone that we have in our inventory. You could legit fly a couple of Army Rangers in a Chinook or whatever, with shotguns and take these things down. But then again, you don't want to be shooting down at people. But if you waited till it was over the water and coordinated with the Coast Guard to pick it up, yeah, I'm just surprised that there's no, we know one went down and caught it on fire.
Yeah.
So, and so, yeah, basically, the drones have to be typically transmitting and receiving on an RF frequency unless
they're autonomous.
Unless they've been pre-programmed.
Yeah, waypoints.
Yeah, they have waypoints programmed. Then it would just fly. And they're highly reliant on GPS. So if you jam GPS, those things wouldn't know where to go. They may have some limited inertial navigation, but inertial navigation drifts over time.
Oh, by the way, Kurt 24, member for 33 months.
Yeah.
Wolverines, MFers, and he's also a member on your channel.
Yes. Yeah, Kurt's a great guy.
Yeah, they did buff that Chinese guy for flying a drone over a military base.
Yeah, there was something, I forgot when that was, but yeah, the guy played dumb, like he's a college student or whatever, but then he skipped town and was got a border flight in California. So this was in Virginia, but then all of a sudden he shows up in San Francisco trying to border flight to China. Hey, you're coming with us.
Yeah, they don't play around with that crap.
So let's just go with the professionals know what they're doing.
Yeah, they know more. Midget pilots. I still want a pet midget.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Wouldn't it be great if there was a whole town with just nothing but midgets?
Midgetville.
No. Little Peopleville?
Legend of Midgetville.
Oh, yeah. Now, is that genetic? So, if you have one or two in the family, so if you have a mom and dad, little person, you're definitely having.
No, you don't. No, it's not definite.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Here, let me show you something.
Do I need to hide my eyes?
No, it's not something like that. Oh, actually, let me put it over here. Keep on putting in the wrong tab. You thought I was making up the Midgetville thing?
Oh, so it's
Oh, wait. Go ahead and read the one in Fairfax, because this is the one I know about.
Hold on, I'm looking to go full screen. Fairfax County, Virginia, Midgetville.
We found it. Like my friend Thomas, I found it.
Oh, yeah. A collection of 6 small cottages that were torn down in 2008 and 1882, site of a small summertime resort that people visited when they wanted to escape stressful blah. Was purchased by Alexander whatever in 1901. Hotel burned to the ground, but normal sized 2-story building was built around the same time around the corner of the property in 1930 of Alexander Woodburn's sons. George built 6 small Spanish-style cottages. A courtyard in the middle of the property was sometimes used as a fairground for farmers market. The Waterburns family briefly established Waterburn Musical School on the site. The cottages were rented out, but the place eventually became overgrown ivy trees. 2002, family signed a deal with contractors to tear the place down. Fairfax, blah, Waterburn Estates. Okay, so no midgets ever lived there?
No, but Barnum and Bailey Circus is from there.
Oh.
That's why Bailey's Crossroads. His name.
Oh.
Barnum.
Oh, okay.
Basically, there were these little tiny houses. We found it like back in the day because there's always rumors where it was. So one night we walked through the woods because you couldn't get to it because like everything was.
Do you hear my dog barking?
Yeah. Oh. Remember what I told you about someone working on from the New York Times working on connecting everything to Chairman Wan in the catalog?
Yes.
That just dropped.
Yike. You want to tell the people what that's about?
Yeah, the assassin supposedly downloaded the file from the catalog, and I heard.
Now, who's the catalog run by?
Laurassier, Control Q. There's a guy.
Okay. Okay, because there's the catalog, and which one is run by Cody Wilson's?
That
or
is
affiliated defense distributor. All right.
Yeah. So I heard that the New York Times was going to do like a hit piece on the catalog and stuff like that. Which I believed to be true. And it is definitely true because it just came out.
Wah, wah, wah. So, I mean, I don't want to say I know Chairman Wan, not like, I've had dinner with him or anything like that, but
I have.
You've had dinner with Chairman Wan? Oh, actually,
you have too. You were there, I thought.
Did we have dinner with you? I mean, well, I almost shot myself in the foot on that one.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yep.
You remember now?
Well, I don't think I was there for the dinner. I got in late.
Oh, okay.
I saw Chairman Wan for like 10 minutes, shook hands, said hi, and he went back to his room.
Cody's in there too.
Oh, okay. So, whose can did he print? Somebody was saying something about that.
I know, but I'm not going to say about the can because I don't think it's public. A lot of people know. Like, a lot of people know. Like, if you want to know, because I'm not going to put anything out there.
Somebody messaged me today about it. It's like, I know whose can it is,
So you know who it is, too. I mean, it's out there. I mean.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I just
So, wait. Store-bought slided barrel. So that isn't anybody's slide we know?
That is a Patmos slide.
Oh, it is? Okay. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, that's out there, too. They've already named it in multiple articles.
All right. My dog's losing its mind. I'll be right back.
Right. Hey, Rich. All right, guys. We're going to end this a little bit early because I got some stuff I need to get done. So let me let you go. And I'll tell Rich you guys said bye.